In a small neighborhood lived a widow named Mama Grace and her only daughter, Anita. Mama Grace worked as a cleaner, washed clothes for people, and ironed uniforms late into the night just to pay Anita's school fees. Every morning she woke up before sunrise and returned home exhausted. Despite their poverty, she always told Anita, "Education is the key that will open doors for you, my daughter." Anita would nod, but deep inside she hated being poor. One afternoon, Anita's classmates laughed at her worn-out shoes. When she got home, she exploded with anger. "Why are we so poor?" she shouted. Mama Grace tried to calm her. "My daughter, I am doing my best." "Your
Mom,
best
look
isn't
at what we have
enough,"
to live in.
Anita
You
screamed.
promised me a better life.
The words
This is not
pierced
a
her
life.
mother's heart. Still, Mama Grace remained silent. That night, she cried alone. Months later, Anita was about to write an important examination. The fees were expensive. Mama Grace sold her late husband's old motorcycle, the last valuable thing she owned. When Anita found out, she wasn't grateful. She simply said, "That's what you're supposed to do." Mama Grace smiled sadly. Years passed. Anita graduated from university with excellent grades. Soon, she got a high-paying job in a large company. For the first time in her life, she had money. She bought expensive clothes. She rented a luxury apartment. She drove a new car. Everyone praised her success. But slowly, success changed her. Anita moved to another city and became successful. At first, she called Mama Grace often, then rarely, then not at all. Whenever her mother called, Anita would say, "I'm busy." One day, she returned with wealthy friends. Excited, Mama Grace cooked her favorite meal. When asked if Mama Grace was her mother, Anita replied, "She just helps around here." The room fell silent, and Mama Grace's heart broke. The words broke her heart. That night, she sat alone outside her house, wiping away tears. A neighbor noticed and asked what was wrong. Mama Grace forced a weak smile and said, "My daughter has become successful. Maybe she no longer needs me." Little did Anita know that her greatest mistake was not forgetting where she came from. It was forgetting the mother who sacrificed everything for her. Meanwhile, Anita's career exploded. She became a manager, then an executive. Her social media showed luxury vacations, expensive restaurants, and designer clothing. People admired her life. She seemed unstoppable. One morning, Anita arrived at work. Employees were whispering. The company had been involved in a massive financial scandal. Several executives were blamed. Although Anita wasn't responsible, she lost her position. Within months, her income disappeared. Her savings shrank. Her luxury lifestyle became impossible. The friends who always surrounded her slowly vanished. Anita trusted a businesswoman she considered a close friend. She convinced her to invest most of her remaining money. She agreed. A few weeks later, she disappeared with everything. Anita was devastated. For the first time in years, she felt helpless. Bills piled up. Her landlord demanded payment. Her phone stopped ringing. Nobody checked on her. The same people who celebrated her success ignored her struggles. One rainy evening, she sat alone in darkness. Then she remembered something. When she was a child, whenever she cried, someone always comforted her. Her mother. With nowhere else to go, Anita returned to the village. She felt ashamed. As she approached the house, memories flooded back. The washing, the sacrifices, the sleepless nights, the motorcycle her mother sold, the tears she never noticed. Anita knocked. The door opened. Mama Grace stood there, older, weaker, but still smiling. Anita immediately fell to her knees. Tears streamed down her face. "Mother, forgive me." Mama Grace was shocked. "I treated you badly. I was ashamed of you. I forgot everything you did for me. I don't deserve your forgiveness." Mama Grace lifted her daughter up. "My child, a mother's heart never stops loving." Both women cried and embraced. Anita stayed with her mother. She began helping around the house. For the first time in years, She listened to her mother's stories. She learned humility. Months later, Anita found a new job. It paid less than before. But this time, she was grateful. Instead of spending recklessly, she helped renovate her mother's home. She made sure her mother lived comfortably. Years later, Anita became successful again, but she was different. Whenever people praised her achievements, she would say, "Everything I am today started with a woman who sacrificed everything for me." She never forgot her mother again. Moral of the story: success means nothing if it makes you forget the people who helped you rise. Wealth can disappear overnight, but love, gratitude, and family are treasures that never lose their value.